So there are 20 things that you propose men should look for, be aware of, be, be
Hmm.
privy to in regards to women. And I'd love to go through each one of them briefly with you. The very first red flag, which is a term we hear all the time, but maybe guys, people don't understand what it means. Red flag number one is avoid a woman with daddy issues. What exactly does that mean?
Yeah, so if a woman doesn't have a good relationship with a strong, virtuous man in her life, ideally her father, maybe if her father passed on when she was small, grandfather, or an uncle, then she's often going to have a fear of abandonment tied into things like borderline personality disorder. And they often act out in such a way that it ensures that awful things happen. One of the things that I strongly recommend guys do when vetting a woman for anything on a long term basis, whether it's dating or to raise children together, is make sure you're dealing with a woman that has a good relationship with her dad. So some people get mad at that. They'll say, well, my dad was a bum or he ran off or, whatever the story may be. And I always encourage people to try and contact your father, you know, if he's still around, and get to the story before you believe, the narrative that might have been sold to you by some of the women in your family. He might have been an all right guy and he might have got pushed out of the household and he might want
Right.
to have a relationship with you. So it's something to consider and understand. And if a woman's doing the work on it, she's going through some form of therapy to deal with whatever daddy issues she might have or resentment she might have towards men, anger, any of those things. Cool. It's definitely a red flag, but you want to pay attention to it and be aware of it.